Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Zoom presentation. It's been a long time. Uh, the last class was on April 12th, and I'm very pleased with the attendance today, and that indicates to me that we're going to have another class on August 16th. So please make a note of that. I think that's a Friday. And it's probably going to be an Apple type class because we have a lot of Apple users in the club. And I think it's a lot of relevant stuff. And we'll also do our question and answer session. Um, I think the big focus of today is the Olympics. And they're going to have the big starting ceremony in Paris. And that's certainly be the big hot button topic. Today's topic we also are going to be very interested in called artificial intelligence. Apple has also a product called Apple Intelligence. I wonder who they stole it from. And that's coming up later on in the season. I think AI or artificial intelligence is the really important thing. And after Bob finishes, or just before he leaves, I'm going to read an amazing article I saw in the Sun Sentinel about a uh, Virginia congresswoman who had a big sound difficulty speaking, voice problem, and sort of like Celine Dion with that stiff neck syndrome. In fact, she's at the Olympics right now. She's going to perform, I think, or do something. And she was able to use artificial intelligence of her voice, cloning her voice. And that is an amazing use of assistive technology, which Don really understands. Dr. Don, you there, right?
Yeah, I'm
Good.
here. Yeah.
All right, folks. So that being said, I want to thank everybody for being here. And just a quick note, we are accepting donations. You got that in your email from me. We're getting more of that stuff coming in, and we do need it to keep things going. So I'll be in my 20th year as president of this club in August, and I'll be turning 81 in September. So if things go well, I'll have another class in September, maybe to celebrate my birthday, my
Sounds like
39th birthday. Wow.
sounds like a deal to me.
Yep. Lucky to make it this far under the circumstances. So thank you all for coming, and let's get on with the show. Our guest speaker today doesn't need any introduction, and I'm going to give it to him anyway. Bob Gostisha is the recognized APCUG security and AI expert. As you just heard this morning, uh, that there is a bomb threat in Paris in the rail system that shut down all 5 of them. And until Monday, at least, it's causing a lot of chaos out there. There are a lot of protests and arsonists and whatever else around. And I got a warning from Avast and from the Olympics site that there are a lot of scams going out. You must be very, very vigilant about what you are doing. Don't click on anything that you don't know anything about. Don't accept messages from people. Don't click on anything until you check it out first with the actual site. You cannot trust anything today. And Bob is going to cover some of these things in his presentation on AI. So Bob, thank you for coming today, being my co-host and my very good friend, and take it away.
Just so you get a sample of AI voices, actually, most of the videos that I'll be showing today, I used AI. I didn't use my voice, I used somebody else's voice. All I had to do was provide the text, and then it took over, and from the text, produced the voice. I chose the voice that I wanted to use. So let me share my screen. And the first video, how can AI help seniors. And this is not my voice.
Ever wondered how your golden years can shine even brighter? Imagine your world expanding with just a click, all thanks to artificial intelligence. Intrigued? You should be. Today we're diving into how AI can be your new best friend, helping seniors navigate the internet with ease and joy. Artificial intelligence isn't just for tech whizzes, it's for everyone, especially for seniors looking to make life easier and more fun. Let's start with some fantastic free AI tools that can transform daily tasks. First up, we have Google Assistant. Think of it as your digital butler. Need a reminder to take your meds? Just say, "Hey Google, remind me to take my pills at 8 a.m. Voila! You'll never miss a dose again. Next, meet Grammarly. Writing emails or stories for your grandkids? Grammarly's got your back. It checks your spelling and grammar, making sure your words shine. Just type your text and it does the rest. Simple, right? Now let's talk about Duolingo. Always wanted to learn Spanish or French? Duolingo turns learning a new language into a fun game. Spend a few minutes a day and soon you'll impress everyone with your new skills. For a bit of creativity, try Canva. Designing birthday cards or social media posts has never been easier. Choose a template, add your photos, and let Canva do the magic. It's like having a personal graphic designer at your fingertips. Feeling adventurous? Try out TripIt. Planning a trip can be overwhelming, but TripIt organizes all your travel plans in one place. Just forward your confirmation emails and it creates a master itinerary. Stress-free travel, here you come. To keep your mind sharp, there's Lumosity. This brain training app offers games designed by neuroscientists to improve memory and problem-solving skills. Spend a few minutes each day keeping your brain in tip-top shape. Let's get you started with these tools. For Google Assistant, download the app on your phone or use it on your smart speaker. Simply say, "Hey Google," and ask away. Grammarly is a browser extension. Add it to Chrome and it works its magic while you type. Duolingo can be downloaded from the App Store. Pick a language and start with fun, bite-sized lessons. Canva is available online. Create an account and you're ready to design anything you like. TripIt requires you to forward your travel emails. It's that easy. Everything gets organized for you. Lumosity is an app you can download. Start playing games that challenge your brain daily. With these AI tools, life gets simpler, more organized, and a lot more enjoyable. Dive in, explore, and see how technology can be your best ally.
I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye, and thanks for watching and listening. Next is the Tree of Life.
Once upon a time, in a verdant forest where the trees whispered secrets of old, there stood the grandest tree of all, the Tree of Life. Its roots delved deep into the earth. Its trunk stood tall and unwavering, and its branches reached for the heavens. This tree was a symbol of human existence, embodying every aspect of life. But hidden within this tree was a new vibrant energy, the spirit of technology, and at its core, pulsing with intelligence and promise, was the heart of artificial intelligence, AI. Beneath the surface, where the roots spread wide and strong, AI began to take shape. In the realm of education and knowledge, AI acted as a masterful gardener, enriching the soil with personalized learning experiences. Children in remote villages accessed world-class education through AI-driven platforms, and lifelong learners found mentors in intelligent tutoring systems that adapted to their unique needs. In the realm of communication, AI was the unseen network that connected every root. Language barriers crumbled as AI-powered translation tools allowed people from different corners of the globe to share ideas effortlessly. It wasn't just about words, it was about understanding and connection. As the Tree of Life grew, its trunk symbolized health and stability. In healthcare, AI emerged as a wise healer. It predicted outbreaks, diagnosed diseases with unprecedented accuracy, and even suggested personalized treatments. Wearable health monitors powered by AI alerted individuals to potential health issues before they became critical, ensuring a robust and healthy society. In infrastructure, AI became the architect of smart cities. It optimized energy consumption, managed traffic flows, and maintained critical systems with minimal human intervention. AI-driven innovations in renewable energy provided sustainable power, reinforcing the trunk's stability. The branches of the tree stretched wide, representing various industries and creative pursuits. In innovation and creativity, AI was the muse. Artists collaborated with AI to create breathtaking pieces of digital art, while writers found inspiration in AI-generated story prompts. Virtual reality, enhanced by AI, offered immersive experiences that transported people to new worlds, sparking creativity beyond imagination. In the economy and industry, AI became the silent partner, driving efficiency and growth. Factories operated with precision through AI-powered automation, reducing waste and increasing productivity. E-commerce platforms used AI to understand consumer behavior, offering personalized recommendations that delighted customers and boosted sales. The leaves of the tree of life symbolize personal joys and achievements. In the realm of entertainment and leisure, AI crafted personalized playlists, suggested new shows, and even created interactive games that responded to the player's emotions. Each leaf represented a moment of joy, a burst of laughter, or a quiet moment of reflection. For personal development, AI was a dedicated coach. Fitness apps guided users through tailored workout plans. Mental health apps provided support and mindfulness exercises, and skill development platforms offered courses that adapted to individual learning paces. People thrived, nourished by AI's attentive care. The fruits of the tree of life were the outcomes of this harmonious existence. In terms of environmental impact, AI played a crucial role in monitoring ecosystems, predicting natural disasters, and optimizing resource usage. It helped combat climate change, ensuring a greener, healthier planet for future generations. In global connectivity, AI fostered a sense of unity. It facilitated international collaborations, promoted cultural exchange, and even played a part in global peacekeeping efforts. The fruits were sweet and plentiful, a testament to the positive impact AI had on the world. Meet Maya, a young woman whose life intertwined with this magnificent tree of life. Growing up in a remote village, Maya's access to education was limited. But one day, an AI-powered platform reached her village. With curiosity and determination, Maya embraced this new way of learning. AI became her mentor, guiding her through complex subjects, answering her questions, and sparking her curiosity. As Maya grew, so did her aspirations. She dreamed of becoming a healthcare provider. Inspired by the stories of AI's role in revolutionizing medicine, she studied diligently, with AI tutors helping her understand difficult concepts and prepare for exams. Eventually, Maya achieved her dream and became a doctor. Using AI tools to diagnose and treat her patients with incredible accuracy, Maya's journey didn't stop there. She moved to a bustling city where AI-enhanced infrastructure made life more efficient and sustainable. She marveled at the smart grid systems, the AI-managed traffic, and the eco-friendly energy solutions. Inspired, she contributed her knowledge to further improve these systems, ensuring they reached even more communities. In her personal life, Maya found joy in AI-crafted experiences. She discovered new music, explored virtual worlds, and maintained a healthy lifestyle with the help of AI fitness and mental health apps. Each leaf of her life was vibrant and full, thanks to AI's guidance. Maya's story is a testament to how AI, woven into the fabric of the tree of life, can transform lives, inspire dreams, and create a legacy of growth and fulfillment. Just like Maya, you have the potential to harness the power of AI and technology to shape your future. Embrace the opportunities that AI offers in education, healthcare, creativity, and personal growth. Let it be your mentor, your partner, and your guide. Imagine a world where your dreams are nurtured by the wisdom of AI, where your aspirations are supported by the strength of technology, and where your achievements contribute to a legacy of progress and unity. The tree of life stands tall, offering its fruits to all who seek to grow and thrive. So take the first step. Dive into the world of AI, explore its possibilities, and let it inspire you to reach new heights. Your journey, like Maya's, can be one of transformation, fulfillment, and endless potential. The tree of life is yours to climb, and with AI by your side, the sky is the limit.
I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye, and thanks for watching and listening. And the next one is AI changing our world. Oh, no, sorry. I'm
It's
getting ahead of
machine learning.
myself.
I think it's,
Yeah.
I think it's artificial intelligence and machine learning in cybersecurity. And
That's
before you hit that, I want to mention that you're all aware of what happened with CrowdStrike, and CrowdStrike hit our company, our that provides our internet and everything else, and the club site was down. So if you weren't able to access it for 3 or 4 days, that's what happened. They're located in India and in North Carolina. And when I sent a message up there, they finally got it straightened out. But it's a reality, folks. You got to be very careful.
CrowdStrike, the problem with CrowdStrike wasn't AI.
It was Microsoft.
It was an update, right?
Mhm.
CrowdStrike does updates, security patches for Microsoft, and somebody took a shortcut and something went terribly wrong. And
Yep.
really still have Delta having lots of problems being able to fly planes because of that. And the fact that Delta is so far behind on security and on the systems that they use, they're having a problem patching the problem.
And people have got their luggage just packed
That's
up there and they may get to their destination, but the luggage doesn't. So they've got their hands full. There's going to be a hearing into it in Congress. So let's move on, Bob,
okay,
to
next
the
one is
AI.
artificial intelligence and machine learning in AI or in cybersecurity.
Today we're diving into the thrilling world of artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning, ML, in cybersecurity. Yes, these fancy terms might sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but they play a massive role in keeping our digital lives safe. And like any good plot twist, the villains are also getting their hands on these tools. So let's unravel this tale of tech, threats, and triumphs together. AI and ML are like the superheroes of cybersecurity. They can process vast amounts of data at lightning speed, identify patterns, and predict threats before they strike. Think of them as the digital Sherlock Holmes and Watson duo. But here's the kicker. Cyber criminals are also using these technologies to craft sneakier and more devastating attacks. It's like giving a supervillain access to the Bat computer. Yikes. AI and ML can spot unusual behavior faster than you can say malware. They analyze user behavior and network traffic to detect anomalies that could indicate a cyber attack. These technologies gather and analyze data from various sources to predict and mitigate potential threats. It's like having a crystal ball that actually works. AI can respond to threats in real time without human intervention. Imagine having an army of digital warriors that never sleep, never eat, and never take a coffee break. Cyber criminals use AI to automate their attacks, making them faster and more efficient. Think of it as a spam email campaign on steroids. Attackers deploy ML algorithms to modify their malware and avoid detection. It's like a chameleon that can change its color at will. AI can generate highly convincing phishing emails by analyzing social media profiles and other personal information. It's like your worst nightmare of a cyber stalker coming to life. Alright, now that we've painted the picture, let's talk about how to stay one step ahead of the cyber baddies. Keep your software, operating systems, and security protocols up to date. Cybersecurity is a never-ending game of cat and mouse, and you want to be the cat with the latest tricks. Educate your team about the latest threats and best practices. Remember, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Implement multi-factor authentication, MFA, to add an extra layer of security. It's like having a double locked door to your digital house. Use AI and ML to monitor user behavior and detect anomalies. It's like having a security camera that not only records but also warns you about potential intruders. Encrypt sensitive data to ensure that even if it gets intercepted, it's just gibberish to the attacker. It's like sending a secret message in the code that only you and your recipient can understand. Have a robust incident response plan in place. When, not if, a breach occurs, you want to be the hero with a well-rehearsed rescue plan. Regularly back up your data and store it in a secure location. In case of a ransomware attack, you can restore your data without paying the ransom. After an attack, conduct a thorough analysis to understand how it happened and how to prevent it in the future. It's like reviewing the game tape after a tough match. Have a clear communication plan to inform stakeholders, customers, and employees about the breach and the steps being taken. Transparency builds trust. AI and ML are powerful tools in the cybersecurity arsenal, but they're not a magic bullet. Staying vigilant, informed, and proactive is key to defending against cyber threats. Stay safe, stay secure, and keep your digital shields up out there in the cyber wilderness. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye, and thanks for watching and listening.
Now let's go on to AI changing our world.
Imagine waking up to a world where your coffee is ready before you get out of bed, your car drives you to work, and your doctor diagnoses you without even stepping into a clinic. Welcome to the age of artificial intelligence, where the future is now, and it's changing our world at breakneck speed. AI isn't just the stuff of sci-fi anymore. It's revolutionizing every aspect of our lives. From the way we shop, work, and play, to the way we heal and communicate, AI is at the helm, steering us into uncharted waters. So what's changed? First, let's talk about healthcare. AI is diagnosing diseases faster and more accurately than ever before. It's predicting patient outcomes and even discovering new drugs. Imagine a world where cancer is detected in its earliest stages, where genetic disorders are pinpointed before birth. That's the power of AI. In the realm of transportation, self-driving cars are no longer a distant dream. Autonomous vehicles are making our roads safer, reducing traffic and lowering emissions. Public transportation is getting a tech upgrade, with AI optimizing routes and schedules for maximum efficiency. Education is another sector transformed by AI. Personalized learning experiences are now possible, catering to each student's unique needs and pace. Virtual tutors powered by AI are helping students understand complex subjects in ways that were unimaginable just a few years ago. And then there's the workplace. AI is automating mundane tasks, freeing us to focus on creativity and problem solving. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are legitimate concerns about job displacement and the ethical use of AI. How do we balance innovation with responsibility? That's a question we all need to ponder. This year, we can expect even more groundbreaking advancements. AI will continue to evolve, becoming more integrated into our daily lives. We'll see smarter home assistants, more intuitive software, and AI that can create art, music, and even write books. But it's not without its downsides. Privacy concerns are at an all-time high. With AI's ability to process vast amounts of data, there's a thin line between helpful and intrusive. How much are we willing to sacrifice for convenience? Security is another issue. AI can be a double-edged sword, used to protect or to harm. Cybersecurity threats are evolving, and AI is both a tool for defense and a potential weapon. Despite these challenges, the potential for good is enormous. AI can help solve some of the world's biggest problems, from climate change to world hunger. It's a tool that, if wielded wisely, could usher in an era of unprecedented progress. So buckle up. AI is here to stay, and it's changing our world in ways we can't even fully comprehend yet. The future is bright, but it's up to us to ensure it's a future we all want to live in.
I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye, and thanks for watching and listening.
By the way, folks, none of us are AI generated today.
Speak for yourself.
Lots of the stuff in the video is.
Finally, we hear Bob in his natural voice, I believe.
Yep, staying alive and thriving at 80 plus and beyond.
Okay, let her go.
Hey there, amazing seniors and wise souls. Are you ready to add some extra zest to your golden years? Today, we're diving into simple, enjoyable tips to not just extend your life, but make every moment a blast. Let's keep the adventure alive. Keep moving, keep grooving. All right, first up, move it or lose it. No, seriously, staying active is key. But who said exercise has to be a drag? Daily walks. Grab your comfiest shoes and hit the pavement. Whether it's a stroll around the neighborhood, a walk in the park, or a few laps around the shopping mall, walking is a fantastic way to stay active. Enjoy the fresh air, take in the sights, and don't forget to greet fellow walkers. Walking not only keeps your body in shape, but also lifts your spirits. Dance like no one's watching. Put on your favorite music and let loose in your living room. Dancing is a fun way to get your heart pumping and boost your mood. You don't need to be a pro. Just move to the beat and enjoy yourself. Plus, it's a great way to relive some of your favorite tunes from the past. Gentle yoga or Tai Chi. These exercises are perfect for improving flexibility, balance, and strength. Look for beginner classes in your community or follow along with online videos. Both yoga and Tai Chi can help reduce stress and improve your overall well-being. And yes, you get to wear those comfy, flowy outfits. Brain boosters. Your brain loves a good challenge, so let's keep it sharp. Puzzles and games. Engage in activities like crosswords, Sudoku, or jigsaw puzzles. These games are not only fun, but also keep your mind sharp. Try setting aside some time each day to work on a puzzle. It's a satisfying way to pass the time and gives your brain a good workout. Learn something new. It's never too late to pick up a new hobby or skill. Have you ever wanted to play an instrument, learn a new language, or paint? Now's your chance. Sign up for a class, find online tutorials, or join a local group. Learning something new keeps your mind engaged and gives you a sense of accomplishment. Stay social. Keep in touch with friends and family. Regular social interaction is crucial for mental health. Join clubs, attend community events, or even participate in virtual groups. Sharing stories, laughter, and experiences keeps loneliness at bay and joy in abundance. Eating for longevity and joy. Eating healthy doesn't mean boring. Let's make it delicious. Colorful plates. Aim to fill your plate with a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables. Not only are they packed with nutrients, but they also make your meals look vibrant and appetizing. Think red tomatoes, green broccoli, orange carrots, and purple grapes. The more colors, the better. Stay hydrated. Drinking enough water is essential for your health. Aim for at least 8 cups a day. If plain water isn't your thing, add a slice of lemon, cucumber, or a splash of juice to give it some flavor. Proper hydration keeps your body functioning well and your skin looking great. Treat yourself. Enjoy your favorite treats in moderation. Whether it's a piece of chocolate, a cup of ice cream, or a slice of cake, indulging occasionally is perfectly fine. Life's too short to skip dessert, at least in my opinion. Just remember, balance is key. Mindfulness and relaxation. Let's find our zen and keep stress at bay.
Gee.
Meditation and deep breathing. Take a few minutes each day to practice meditation or deep breathing exercises. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold for a few seconds, and exhale slowly through your mouth. This simple practice can help reduce stress and improve your overall sense of calm. Gratitude journals. Every day, write down a few things you're thankful for. It could be anything from a beautiful sunrise to a kind word from a friend. Focusing on the positive aspects of your life can boost your mood and overall outlook. Nature time. Spend time outdoors in nature. Whether it's a garden, a park, or your own backyard, being in nature has a calming effect on the mind. Listen to the birds, enjoy the flowers, and take in the beauty around you. Regular health checkups. Stay on top of your health game. Routine visits. Make sure you keep up with regular checkups and screenings. Your doctor can catch any potential issues early and help you manage existing conditions. Staying proactive with your health is crucial for a long and happy life. Listen to your body. Pay attention to how you feel. If something doesn't seem right, don't ignore it. Whether it's a new pain, unusual fatigue, or something just feels off, let your doctor know. Your body is pretty good at sending signals when something's not right. And there you have it, a few simple, fun ways to live longer and enjoy every moment. Remember, age is just a number, and you've got plenty of adventures ahead. Stay active, stay curious, and most importantly, stay happy. Until next time, keep smiling and shining bright. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye, and thanks for reading, watching, and listening.
Bob, that was great. Let's give him a big hand.
Hey, Bob.
Excellent. I think there's a lot in there for everybody. I don't see anything in the chat, but does anybody have any questions to ask Bob before he leaves? Please raise your hand to be recognized. Okay, Dorothy.
What's the difference between the downloads on AI and the regular apps that have been available all along?
Most of your AI, except for the ones that if you're on Windows, you already have some that are built in, which is Copilot, that's part of Windows. But most of the AI is something that you have to go to a website and you use it on a website. Or you can use it as an app. And there's nothing wrong with downloading it. I have quite a few of them installed. On my computer, Copilot is part of Windows. And I have Gemini, which comes from Google. That's installed. And then the one I used most is called ChatGPT. It gives me the best answers, has had the least amount of inaccuracies of all of the ones that I've tested. And they even have some that you can install right on your system. They don't work quite the same as the ones online because if you haven't got horsepower in your system, they're going to be slower than molasses. So, but there are programs that you can actually install on your computer, and then are not dependent on online. If you don't have internet access, you can still use AI.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Irving?
Bob, one of the things that I found a bit odd was the monotone and high speed of the AI presentations. Can that be adjusted?
Yes and no. It depends. It depends on the voices that are offered by the AI program that you're using. And it takes a whole lot more horsepower on their part to have a voice that isn't monotone, that doesn't just simply ramble on, because actually all it's doing is it's fed the input is the text, and it's just reading the text. That's basically all it's doing. So if you have a speed reader, this is what you're getting, okay? Which is, you notice there's a big difference between the last video, which is my voice, and the other ones where I used the artificial voice or somebody else's voice.
Right.
Exactly. That monotone voice, and the speed at which it's going, retention is kind of difficult.
Yes. Oh, I totally agree with you. Which is one of the reasons why, until I actually have them do a cloning of my voice, that's provided is something that's affordable. That's the other part. The better you have an artificial voice, the more expensive it becomes because it takes more horsepower on their part.
Yeah.
If it's free, if it's already included, don't expect it to have all of the ramifications or the subtleties that you should have in a real voice. It just isn't there.
And if I can add one more piece to that, obviously a lot of the stuff that I do has screen readers on it, and I have my screens read to me. And some of the programs I have, one of them I have is called the Kurzweil 3000, which reads a lot of my screen. There's different files for different voices, and I've noticed that the latest voices that they put in are like 4 times the size of the initial voices relative to the voice, and those are going to have a lot more inflection, a lot more emotional output from those files than they are the regular files that are much smaller. So they're building
Correct.
it in piece by piece.
Yep. But the bigger the database that they have for creating that voice and the inflections and all the other nuances that go with a real voice, the more expensive they become.
Exactly. If you look at the difference, for example, the voice recognition sets that are out there right now are 2 different foundation based. The Dragon Dictate set has its own where you train it yourself, and that's the limitation of the voice recognition, where you've got the Siri, which is one built by Ray Kurzweil initially,
Yeah,
is using everybody's voice that comes in. So your database is much more expansive on its response time and capability.
that's great. Anybody else have a question? Oh, I see. Irving, you've got your hand raised?
No.
No? Okay. Anybody else? Marcia, hi, and good morning. Good to see
Good
you.
morning. Sorry I'm late. It was a casino night last night.
Did you win?
Um, The
So you
question
say.
though, since I came in a little late, I'm not quite sure. Bob, was that, by the way, I'm back in your state, in
Okay.
our state. Um, the voice that we heard, was that you having applied something to your voice? Or was that, oh,
No, it was
okay.
not my voice at all. It was a chosen voice. They give you several choices, and most of them, they were too high for me. I didn't want to use them. So the one that was at least sounded more bassy is the one I chose.
Where
But
did you find those voices to choose from?
it's part of the program that I use that does the videos, the backgrounds, and all of that stuff. They also have voices included that I can use.
Is that Pictory?
Pictory AI, correct?
Okay, let's put that in the chat, please, Bob.
So they were reading, that voice was reading stuff that was written elsewhere. I mean, it wasn't something,
The script that created the backgrounds is also what normally I would be reading and putting in when I do my own voice over. But the background is automatically generated by AI. All those
Okay.
pictures, I have control as to what videos or small videos are used, but they are generated. Most of them I do nothing with. What they chose and what they input is what is part of that actual full video. If they have something in there that I don't like, I have choices. I have many options that I can choose. But most of the time, they're right on with what they do.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Okay, Bob, thank you so much.
Okay,
for
and I'll
sticking
put a
around.
link in the chat for Pictory AI.
Yeah, and you know, Bob, how can they reach you if they have any questions or answers? Give them the ways they can reach you, contact you.
Barry, aren't you going to be putting that information as part of what gets shared?
Yeah,
And you have my contact information.
oh yeah. You can go to bobgastisha.com. You can look at him on, he's got all his, I don't know how many videos now, but they're posted on YouTube.
YouTube, and you simply do a search. It's the @ Bob3160.
Okay. It's the @ sign, like an ant. Okay,
Like you do in an email, the @ sign.
okay.
Instead of at gmail.com, it's @ Bob3160.
And if you want to spend a comfortable season, just go through all of Bob's videos. What do you got,
A couple of years.
1,000, more than 1,000, right?
Yeah, we're getting close to 3,000 videos.
Oh my gosh.
And Bob,
yeah.
sorry, you're putting the Pictory or whatever the chat, whatever the link is in the chat, right?
I will be, yes.
Yes.
That's
And-
not is that a free program? I think you have to pay for that, don't you? For
There
the-
is a free version, but the free version is very limited.
Mhm.
You can try it for free and then you have to buy it.
Okay.
And where do you store your videos? Are they on
You-
YouTube?
YouTube. That's what YouTube's for.
Got it.
Got a Gmail account? You have a YouTube account.
That's right.
You don't pay for YouTube.
Okay, Larry, you got anything to say? I've never known you to be silent. But it's good to see you anyway.
You got over it.
Okay.
And Don, were there things you were going to share?
Yeah, just extending on beyond where Bob was going, I've done a little bit of the research now further into AI as it relates to artificial intelligence or assistive technology, and also just the basic part of it, what they're using it now in education. The initial part was for a person with a disability. Seldom do they have just a singular disability, and they're now being able to analyze two things relative to the person that they're using. What kinds of assistive technology work with this particular individual, number one, and secondarily, what is their learning style? There were initially, as I started studying education, 5 different learning styles that people have, and they can now measure now using artificial intelligence what is the learning style of these individual, and then pre-program or set up the presentation capability of what they have to learn as it relates to their particular learning style, which I have found to be particularly interesting. Same idea, using what kinds of assistive
Okay.
technologies are available for people, depending on what their disability is, that can be measured and then set again, designing specific assistive technology to assist with that.
Okay, Don, thank you. I wanted to read something here. Excuse
Barry?
me. Yes,
Let me butt in. I put
go ahead.
2 links in the chat. One of them is for Pictory and the other one is to my YouTube channel.
Let's see what we got here. Okay. Yep, we got
Stephen.
pictoryai.ai. PICTORY.ai.
Just look at the chat. The link
Yep.
is
Take a look
Hello.
right now and write it down, or I'll be able to preserve it and send it to you if you want. Okay,
Copy it or click it.
yeah,
just click on it. It takes you there. Okay, folks, thank you for having me.
Thanks, Bob.
stay healthy, and
Thank
thank you so much, my friend. And by the way, don't forget Tech for Senior. When is that on?
Every Monday at 11, it starts at 11:30. And then we have our Tech for Senior Live, which is on Thursdays on Facebook and on YouTube. And that starts at noon.
And now they're doing an special educational one, right?
Yeah, well, that's designed for clubs to use when they do presentations and they don't have a presenter.
Okay,
20-minute segments. So
okay, Bob, thank you very much.
take
Thank
care.
you.
Take care of
Bye-bye.
yourself. Thank you for an excellent presentation and being my friend
Again.
and our club's friend. Okay,
Bye-bye.
folks, I would like to interrupt this one moment to read something to you that I saw in the Sun Sentinel today that blew my mind. I spoke with it about to Don, and he was, I think you were aware of it. Were you not, Don?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's a congresswoman who used a cloned sound in House speech. She is I don't want to give a name, but she is a Democrat from Virginia, and she used an AI program on her iPad to speak to the House of Representatives on Thursday. As you know, a lot of people have disabilities, and this month, July, is Disability Pride Month, a time that aims to commemorate the Americans with Disabilities Act, the landmark 1990 civil rights law aimed at protecting Americans with disabilities. Her speech was also a symbol of her strength in the face of a I think I've got it now, debilitating disease. And like Celine Dion, who has stiff neck syndrome, this was diagnosed in 2023. So she could not use her actual voice. She was scared that it was gone forever. She has a rare neurological disorder that robbed her of her ability to speak clearly. But she got her voice back with the help of an AI intelligence program, allowing her to make a clone of her speaking voice using old recordings of speeches and appearance she made as a congresswoman. She used that program to deliver what is believed to be the first speech ever on the House floor given with a voice cloned by artificial intelligence. She said it was a special moment that I never imagined could happen. I cried happy tears when I first heard it. And she told the Associated Press she's participated since in attaining her new voice. And it's an amazing technology. But of course, it has its pluses and minuses like AI. If one thing that stood out to me during Bob's presentation is you got to be careful using it. A lot of AI that's coming down is inaccurate. It's a good translation of everything, but you have to be very careful about, like anything else with email or any other technology, you have to be careful what you click on. As Carol told us earlier in the meeting, she had a simple a problem and thought she had some kind of a virus on her computer. What did it turn out to be, Carol? Tell us, everybody, tell us about that, because a lot of people weren't here and could benefit from your experience.
Yeah, my guess is, well, I don't know if it was a virus or simply a spamming or phishing effort, but it was strong enough that it took over the whole desktop. And I couldn't click on anything that would take me out. I couldn't click on any of the X's on any of the multiple windows. It wanted me to put in my email address and something else and then submit. That was the only actionable aspect of it, plus a phone number that was supposedly Microsoft. And so, you know, the only option I would have had was to do what, you know, people were suggesting that I do, which is to shut the computer down. And so I did, you know, Control Alt Delete and signed out. And then I was able to restart and it was not there when I did.
Which computer do you have, Carol?
I've got a PC Acer.
Okay.
Windows 11?
Sorry.
Windows 11.
Windows
Was it
11?
Mary?
He's asking if it was a Windows 11 computer, Carol.
No, 10.
10.
Beware of Windows 11. It's still got a lot of bugs. And one thing that's very annoying to me about Windows 11 is their voice recognition. They are forcing it on us, and it listens to everything, all sounds. And they have a little crayon at the top of the screen, and you can see where it's typing out everything that it hears.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be very careful about that with Windows 11. And actually, that's why when you asked me before if I had anything to say,
Yes.
I had my microphone turned off.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
I
that's
wasn't
it.
using Zoom. I was using my computer has a little button that will actually cut out the speech, the microphone
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm
to hardware.
Point of interest. on that since I've used that quite a bit also. One of the things in the initial training, have the background going on in the back while you're doing the training of your voice recognition part also. That way it knows what to filter out when you're down and dirty doing what you particularly want to do.
I think I
Okay.
need a lot more training for that because I use voice recognition a lot of the time instead of actually.
As do I,
Yeah.
yeah, as do
And if
I.
I have the TV on in the background, okay, what I'm saying sometimes will get integrated
Agreed,
with what's going on in the background.
agreed. Yeah, you got to be real careful.
Any other questions?
I don't have a
Dorothy?
question, but I did want
One moment,
to
go
say
ahead.
something earlier. When my mic was muted. In my career, back in the early 1970s, I was involved on the periphery of very early primitive AI. I had been working for RCA Computers, who had cloned the IBM mainframes. And my working for RCA, I worked out of a district office located in Newark, New Jersey, and our coverage was the East Coast, AT&T, all of the Bell system at the time. And the project that one of the projects they put me on was to clone the IBM computer over to the RCA computer. Okay, so I was involved in the operating systems type stuff and the cloning, but what was running on the IBM computer was it was software where the engineers would put in specifications. The company was Western Electric, which produced all the telephone equipment at the time. So the engineers would put in the specifications for the equipment, and the software would figure out how to program the machinery to build the equipment.
Was that machine working on the Spectra 70, the RCA Spectra 70?
The Spectra 70 and the RCA
Right,
7.
right. Yeah.
Okay,
Now, I
thank you.
was a support engineer for RCA.
Okay, thank you, Larry. Dorothy, you have a question?
I don't have a question, but I wanted to just give a comment.
Yes.
I fell a couple months ago and I have an Apple Watch. And I just wanted to tell you how wonderful it was. It detected the fall. It
Yep.
called 911.
Yep.
They came right away. I'm talking, and the dispatcher came on the phone. I was able to talk to the dispatcher. And I'll tell you, for seniors, it could be a great thing to have.
Yes, it is.
Yes, the technology that's embedded in these things is just moving on. It's great. I want to show everybody something if I can get my see if I can share my screen. So please stand by. You see. Can you all see my phone?
Yes,
Okay, now here, I'm gonna move this over a little bit. I'm gonna go back to my home and I'm gonna go up to Apple. And in the App Store, if you click on the App Store, I put in Bing there, B-I-N-G, at the top. I don't know if you can see it. Yep. Everybody's got their own version of AI. Let me get this thing down here so you can see it better. Okay. I typed in Bing, and the second one down says Bing with chat. So I clicked that. I had installed that, and now Copilot comes up automatically, even without signing in. And it gives you some examples of what you can ask Copilot. composing a bluegrass song. For me as a musician, that's great. It's already done some for me. What are some daily habits of successful people? I went down here and it says, glad you're back. I'm open to whatever you want to talk about. What can I do for you? Well, ask me anything. We're just going to ask about the 2024 TAP and then Olympics. And click done. And we click this arrow here at the bottom. Let me move this screen up a little bit. You see 2024 Olympics on the bottom. And
Yeah.
now I'm going to click this arrow. Okay? When I click that arrow, watch. It's now giving me the entire summary of the 2024 Olympics. Now it's coming up with the pictures of Paris, the Eiffel Tower, explaining what's underway, giving you all kinds of information. And of course, there's a thing you can say, you can continue. And there are links and everything to it. So I could ask a question like, which sports are you most excited about? And AI says, I don't experience excitement, but I can certainly share some popular sports featured in the 2024 Olympics. And it lists them: swimming, athletics, gymnastics, basketball, football, soccer. It's known in Europe as football, in the United States as soccer, tennis, cycling, diving, weightlifting, and volleyball. So you're asking it, tell me about any unexpected winners so far. It does a search for you. Can you imagine this? Isn't that a great application?
Bookies love it.
Yep.
How is this different than just doing a regular search?
Because search won't bring up these results as fast. Now you have to be sure that these things are, accurate. So you have to do an accuracy check. I had something that came up and I had to go to Snopes.com, Snopes.com. It was a fake information. Right now, being a political season, there are a lot of fakes out there. People who are sending fake information about the upcoming elections, fakes about the Olympics. And of course, some of these operators are out of the country. That's why it's so dangerous. It's dangerous to click on something without checking it.
So do you think that the Copilot app is already protecting you against those things?
It's
Good
certainly
question.
giving you a lot of information on it. I don't know if it protects you. What protects you is what you have installed on your computer or your phone.
Yeah. I don't know
Or
if it runs.
Chromebook.
Yeah, I don't know if it runs through fact check first or not. Fact check is going to give you your best. This
Right.
is the truth.
Right.
Not Snopes.
That's an example. But if you look in the Apple Store for AI, you've got Microsoft Edge, you've got Microsoft Copilot. In some cases, you have to have an account with Microsoft in order to use it. You need a Hotmail or whatever, an Outlook.com account in order to open it up on your computer or here as well. But there's so many, there's ChatGPT. There's an AI chat, and there's what Bob mentioned, his GPT-4o. Now, it does cost money to get the premium version, but that gives you a lot more features. Just like anything else, like a antivirus program or something, if you want to pay for the premium, you usually get interaction with an expert. If you use a free version, you really can't contact anybody. And in some cases, if you do, you might not get the right person, or you may get someone masquerading as tech support. Watch out for that. It's going on right as we speak. I think everyone will agree with me.
The question I was bringing up today altogether may be connected in here. I'm looking for a way to, whether with AI or whatever, I don't know, to talk into my iPad, for example,
Yeah.
and have it come up in writing so that I can then save. What I'm doing is genealogy stuff.
Oh,
And I want to tell stories about the family so that other people in the family can read them. And I don't want to have to type it all. I want to speak it in and have it then transferred to typing. Would I use an AI program for that, or is there something otherwise to use?
well, sure, AI can be used, but there are other programs in social media you can use that with, you know, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, Reddit. All those accounts have an option where you can just type something in and it will, you know.
No, I don't want to type something in. I want to talk something in
Oh,
and have it type.
You can use
Simply want to be
you
dictating.
use the
Yeah.
I want to
microphone.
be dictating,
Use
yes.
the microphone. Have
Exactly.
you?
And you should be able to open a Word document or some other word composition, you know, for the greatest ease page. And typically you're going to have a microphone.
Whoops, we got some background here. I got to
Yeah,
knock it out.
sorry, they're doing the lawn.
Oh,
Let
okay.
someone else answer it.
Just in a regular Word document, use the microphone?
Yeah.
Yes.
If Windows 11 and Android have it built in. Okay,
I'm not
and
on to Windows 11 yet.
what about Android?
Bob, Don, you can probably answer that in terms of her using an iPad or an Apple device.
Yeah, that's okay, Don. Go ahead.
Yeah. I've got, gee, I missed part of the conversation. I had a personal hygiene issue there. Sorry. I've got both an Apple tablet, which I've just started using now, but most of my stuff has been done with the Windows 11. I've got 3 different ways in which I do audio input. So I've got drag and dictate. I've got the voice recognition within the Apple and also the one with the Windows. So it depends on the environment, and all of them seem to work pretty decently for me.
Yeah.
Drive and dictate, is the word "and" spelled out to look for that?
Drag and
Maybe under
dictate.
accessibility, if you on your iPad go to accessibility under settings and you can activate something.
Yes.
You said you had an
What-
iPad, right?
Yeah, the accessibility icon is normally in the lower right-hand corner of your Windows screen, I believe. And once you click on that, it'll list then the voice output, the voice recognition, the magnification, and those other accessories that they've got for people with disabilities.
Well, don't forget, you also have Siri and you have Google Assistant, which is excellent on that. You have Alexa. You have Alexa.
I
That can
use
be
Alexa.
used. Alexa can be used for that purpose.
But Alexa, how do you use Alexa to then type it out? I want to have what I'm dictating printed.
Yeah, either Microsoft Word has a voice recognition, and Alexa has to be installed on your computer.
But Google Assistant will work. It has a microphone there, and it will type out what you say. It will also translate it into different languages. If you're, that's what I use it for. I speak to people because I can understand German and Spanish and French and Russian, and a little bit of other stuff.
And then can I
communicate
save
with
it
them.
so that I
Yes.
can send
Yes.
that written stuff to someone else?
Yes.
Absolutely.
So
As-
Google Assistant might be the best setup?
It is one of them, yeah, and as long as the other person has a compatible way of receiving it, if it's sent in a certain format, that it's compatible, that the other person can receive it and read it, you've got it made on both sides, and you can do that dictation.
Well,
Can't you
that's what,
just create an email? Use the accessible thing to
emails,
set up voice thing and then set up an email and dictate the email and then forward the email to the person and they have a printed copy.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
there you go.
can I then save that as a document?
Yes.
Well, you can print it out.
Oh, Carol says you can also dictate into a Google document.
Yeah, and once you've got it on the screen, depending on the program you're in, the hotkeys Control S will do a save, which then you can determine where you want to put it.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll try some of those things. I do a lot of genealogy research, as Irv knows,
Mm-hmm.
and for my family. And some of the people are in different parts of the world. And I want to be, they're always after me to save my memories because I'm the one in the family who has all the old stories up in the head.
Got it.
you know
I'm one of the oldest ones left now at 80,
you can
and
look
I have
on,
the old stories.
Martha, you can look on YouTube and just type that in, you'll find videos that discuss that, tons of them. And also our national organization, APCUG, the girl there gave another presentation on genealogy. I just saw it posted. So you'll find it on YouTube and everything else, and just type it in. Folks, it's been a pleasure today. It's been wonderful seeing all of you looking so healthy. And I think we hit the mark. We got 16 people today, so I appreciate your attendance and your prayers and all that good stuff. I'm gonna mention again, donations are being accepted tax-free. I don't know how long we're gonna remain that way, but I am still fielding them, bring them into the bank I'm very grateful to all of you. If you've already contributed and you'd like to send a little more, do me a favor, think about it, okay? So there's a lot of things on the chat. I'll hopefully get that. And if you're interested, I'll send it back. I need to have your cell phone numbers if I don't have them already, so that I can contact you directly during the period to see. How many of you would be interested in an Apple presentation on August 16th? Raise your hand. Okay. Well, out of 16 people and those that have left already, I think we've got a pretty good majority. I'm going to try. Yes, Judy.
I'm raising my hand just so you see it.
Okay, great. But I don't see you.
I know, I didn't know how to do that.
Just turn on your video.
No, I didn't want you to see, it wasn't installing the way I wanted to install, and I didn't want you to see my messy background.
Oh, okay.
So I opted out.
Okay.
It's
You
the
can
vanity button.
Right. We can find a cleaning person for you, right? Okay, so this has been an amazing presentation on AI. I hope you learned about it and from Carol's example specifically of what happened when you go to a site which is dangerous. And if you admit that the criminals are looking for someone who misspells a site, if you go to dbcc.com, for example, you may be taken to a site which is brought up by a criminal outside of this country or even in this country. So when in doubt, check it out with a reliable source. There's a lot of stuff coming down now that is very questionable and dangerous. Don't click on anything unless you are sure, even if a person, ask somebody, call them up. Did you send this to me? There's nothing wrong in doing that. Checking with a person to make sure that you're on the same wavelength. Make sure that you've also installed the latest antivirus and software into your machines. extremely important. Keep up with with that work, and you'll reduce, maybe not eliminate, but greatly reduce the problems that a lot of people are suffering in this country, specifically as seniors, who are very vulnerable because they want to be loved and liked and respected. So anyone that says they want to be your friend on Facebook or Instagram or I've got all those things, and I just don't accept. I lock down my social media very, very carefully. Don't.
Can you make a list for us of the safe places to use for protecting the iPad and the laptop?
They're already up on, you can Google that. They'll tell you everything you want in Google. In
Who's the
fact,
best
Google,
security?
yeah, Google is still the best search engine around. We've got others like Bing and the browser from Avast is excellent too.
Google's
But
still the best.
That's right. Google's still the best.
DuckDuckGo.
Yes,
DuckDuckGo.
DuckDuckGo is one of the safest browsers. I use it on my phone and also on the computer here. This, believe it or not, is a Windows 7. And it's still
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't get security updates for it, but I've got Avast on it and everything else up to date, and it's doing very well. So thank you all for attending. Put August 16th, right? August 6th, rather. Is that a Friday? Someone check for me. Let me see. Yeah. Well,
No,
no,
August 6th.
It'll be August 16th.
August 16th is a Friday. August 6th is a Tuesday.
We're doing August 16th. I'm going to try and do an Apple presentation. We're going to get our Jerry Rogan, who is the expert in that field, when he comes back from vacation. We're going to talk a lot about Apple and Android. So hope to see you then. Until then, thank you for attending.
Does everyone know the Olympics starts at 1:30 today live?
Yeah, the Paris
Right.
Olympics. Let me see. I can't
It's
minimize my
it's
screen.
live at 1:30. All the repeat stuff is at night.
And and I've got DirecTV and all the social media sites. It's spread all over the TVs. You can get it from Peacock. You can get it. That's from NBC. You'll be able to see everything from the Olympics.com site is another one. Just check on Google. Google's got a whole thing on Olympics now.
But it's free on NBC today.
Yes, absolutely.
Free.
When's the last time you heard that word, folks? Free. You know, that's even a dangerous word in some towns today. All right, thank you all for attending. This video will be posted probably tomorrow or Saturday. I mean, tomorrow or Sunday. I want to check it out and review it, but I appreciate all of your attendance, your friendship and cooperation. So keep them checks coming and God bless. Okay? Till the next time, this is Barry Cowan saying goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you, Barry.
Have a nice weekend.
You do the same.